Somo gasomo yo mwancho muligerere bwegeta seni kya Ndizi TV na endene chinga kichingia ngukwarigania igase mesa ya Amayia Chinsa Isano na Ibere egere nkomanye narare yagendete gokoreka aseriro baria Gusii na Kenya ingima nyora rero ne ryetuko lya Ijuma lituko lyo moelio asumotinyo gatatu bwo mwaka oyo ekero kire kitariki 20 neye kitariki 30 neyemo mutinyo gatatu omwaka bwekiri bwibere na 2023 na kwareganira ndonsi asoberete egere twimanye narare yagendete gokoreka goika Chinsa chiga nyirabano lituko lya rero umuraibwense Dr. William Ruto noare ase county ya Nairobi abwasa gendrete kwenekia umurobili w'ikyombekere public service asoroboti ruabo rumwaka bw'ekiri 2024 mu mwaka bw'ekiri 2022 ekero bagendrete ko roboti ruabo igoro nga mirobile yabo na kiegendrete gokora imirimo goikabono na ende na kibara kinyo bokorari asensemeyo abarai ao korwase serikali ya Kenya kwanza mbale asensemeyo kwenekia umurobili oyo ndicho kumanya mange asumurobili oyo nkimuraibwense Dr. William Ruto akwanire gati raibande asamangana Amayia ye Chinsa chikobwate igobano mwancho muligereria asibali mogotobwatia gwetera senchira ye mitandao tonyore na Ndizi TV News Digital abone nsema ya Facebook na baigo Ndizi TV News asensemo ya YouTube na ndena bogo tweet @Ndizi TV News kwere nande bona segeke kekerebosyo agara kumanyenga nararia nago sangereirie asenchira yo bwenge. Ncheni gonkoro kwa Sara Nyarangi Ontita no leto kuwatera na komo kurwa sensemo yibimanyerelyo nigakoro kwa Joshua Auta tigato ya chake korwase ebunge ya bobasi ensemo ya Itumbe ase kenyoro kya Nyakegogi abwase amateyemo bono egusabo bokonyi elyo komwenia omwanchu abaseleta Christopher Ayora oyo manyekanete bunali kabu onyara ko bakagwito matukuma kaetire chinga kyarenge asomugondoye alikolema kulende abantu bamanyire na abandi batamanyekaneti bagaswana komo Kenya elyo gwana kya ogo kwaye gokwana negetaseni kya Ndizi TV abana banyagusira nigo baburirie abantu bokuganyukuya banyariko babako bakonya ase baenie tatu mwabe kyagera tinyomba cyabo nigo cyasambetwe kubwatekana na mangana yebitina bune amate ekwerera
Yoswat mumuro munene wanyagusira Kristo banyanga yora yole kurukirite rushabikirika bwa yora. So seito mangana rara bete gocha batende bwangu go mwako ito nabeka go family neiba n'abantu bankari bakibamanye kanite kurororo nda kabaka gwitwa into one ne family twarobere tunyara to konyora libaga tunyako ni mwako mindu lakini ndende akara previous kuruma bu nyumba chito nchi asaritu bono no to brand ne family mwaka nya kwene buri twolia chumaine next week kitalikinye mutinyukane lakini neta ntobuka tia stoko mubeka kosi nyumbe chia sambitu chonsi tomalenga tata no musani olenge mwana bwa masabiki amange asile chito chonsi pi usiyonsi nabwo tokubole sabara ibaito musike simbarati yabana ya Kisii County nabwo tokubole mo deputy wemonda mo senator Nyonga mo minerebu donya dozi donya toto au musike Steven Kengera Manoti na LMP mo shimiwa Innocent Binumanyi amo nabara ibande bonsi bibanyale bo tosira singa kichiga to ndokobeke merobeli yo mugaka to abasabire nonya na mashabiki mbale bakababwate banya ko kubeka mangana atali amayigoro yo mwako mintu ibine bitina byanka to gosaba amashabiki yonsi to chamo 20 motosire nonya ne nyumba yo mugaka egesa kinyaga ekorosiwa lindo mugaka nyale ko ni wasamasikanyale.
Ekerengo kia ikomine mo igoro yemia kia baroki wabe chi university amana baroki wakoro ase chiskuru chebobundi ne chinsemo au chichisemi nigo banyartko baba goturubaneriwa amasoma abo chinga kiborere bwa COVID-19 bwagetense ya Kenya gochakero mwaka bwekiri bwibere na 2020 okwana ase county ya Mombasa na babwata nikorwa sensemo ye amasoma igoro gose high education sector abo batebire buna nama ene COVID-19 yaturubanetia masomo egento kirete aboroki wabange basomie bagutumeka enchira yekerero gosam amangana ya digital nigo boigo batebire aboroki wabange mbabwate bumanyi igoro yo gutumeka chinchira chekerero ekairira aboroki wabange mpanyoretia masomo buna yaganeire weikomo ari bu mwaka bwechiri Ibere na 2021 keroborero wa COVID-19 bwachagete kwira nanse na aboroki bagachaka kwirana ase chiskuru nigo babulire serikali kubwaterane wizara yechisemi ebekemero bilisaine na kwene kyabuna aboroki wankonyora bara masomo yebirengo byigoro nonya amarweire na makongwa gocha aturubana ne chisemi asense ya Kenya.
Now, well, some universities did very well. We found that some students, particularly those who come from the rural communities and the low-income population, struggled to access the technology, struggled to access laptops and smartphones that were required to access virtual learning. The issue of bundles, the issue of internet became an issue, particularly in the rural community where internet is not readily available.
That were done during that particular time because of trying to deal with a crisis, but how can that be sustained and how can we make sure that in future, if there are such disruptions, there can be continuity in higher education. We want this evidence that has come out to be used to influence policies,
to influence the formulations of policies that will help our higher education sector be cushioned against such similar shocks.
Going forward, we have to start thinking about how to make sure that universities here can withstand the shocks that might come. Today, this time it was COVID-19. Next time it might be something else, and I think we are seeing that already with the emerging technologies, ChatGPT, for example, which are disrupting the ways in which teaching and learning take.
Na kubwatikana no korobekana osamandamano aenekiwe asense ya Kenya ekeroli tukuligoro mandamana yobo igakoregeta se Chinsemo au ne county au ime yense ya Kenya nigobona abange besokire na gukwanira amabe aliagocha wetira okorobekana abamenyi korwase ensemo ya Kayole egotoka se county ya Nairobi nigo basangirira baliki bamangana ekera abange babo bakorero gosaliwa kwenibo yabo abange bakorera munana kibyoski byabo byanyartko babiko ibwa chinga kicha mandamano nonyengo ikabono ase ensemo yekyombe kyabasaye Kenya kigendrete kuibera abamenyi korwase Chinsemo au gati abo madare kawangware ne Chinsemo chinde nigo bono basabire serikali nobo mabwazimio la umoja wa Kenya wanye bagucha kugendera korobelia okorobekana banyareko babagu gwikirania korengana neri chiko egera bakenya mbagendera gutuguta enibo yabo ebiga ngati yebirengererio nabonchorelia kurwasa nsemo ya Nairobi abo bakorera okoibwa kwebinto byabo.
Around saa 1:30 tulipigiwa simu na tukaambiwa kuna shida B center, so hatungeweza kukuja kwa hata hakuna magari ama ndudhi zilikuwa zinafika mahali hapa. So around 9:30 ndio tukafika, tukapata milango za duka zetu zimevunjwa, kila kitu hakuna. So sijui, hatuna amani katika hii nchi yetu ya Kenya, na kama ni maandamano wafanye tu maandamano kwa amani, lakini kuvunja duka, ile duka yenye nimechukua loan nimekelea pale, at least niendeleshe maisha yangu, inaniuma sana. Gavana imerushwa mawe kila mahali, hakuna amani. So tunashindwa, duka zetu tutakuwa tunabeba tunaenda nazo kwa nyumba ama tutakuwa tunafanya nini? Kwa nini wana huruma? Kwa nini wanatuangamiza sisi kama sisi, yani wale watu wenye wako chini sana?
Walibomoa kibanda yangu nikajenga. Kwanza nilichukua loan, nikaenda nikajenga pale kibanda. Sasa nime lost everything, hata nashindwa niseme nini. Nashindwa hii gavana tuokolea. Hata leo tulikuwa tunashindwa tupeleke hii mambo yote, tapeleka wapi? Karao walikuwa na hepa. Sisi tulikesha pale usiku mzima.
Ensemo ya basae korwa se county and Trans Nzoia nigo bono batabire serikali enyarako bage gwikirania chira chiri chialierete basae chingaki abarai ao bale koligia campaign asobacholi bumwa kweta nigo boigo baburire serikali ya Dr. Ruto kobanyura ekiagera mbabegete ekeganja kya basae ensemo na goteba mbachikuru imirimo gocha sabasae egento getara korekana goikabono korengana na barabwo nigo batebire batigirwe magega na tibainyoirie asababurire serikali ebainyore elio gotanga abasabange gweswanania anene na mangana yobusalia anene ali agendete kwene kiwasense ya Kenya okorobekana no gusaliwa kwebinto nigo baburire Dr. William Ruto na serikali yonsi ya Kenya kwanza ebekemerobele saine na kwenyero musae andonsi ya sare asense ya Kenya.
Kwa na campaign actually walikuwa wanaongelea masuala ya youth sana, but kwa sasa tumeona ni kama youth tunatengwa. Ile sheria ya tenders ambayo nasema 30% ikuwa allocated kwa upande ya vijana haijatimizwa kama. Tulikuwa tumetulia kwa muda, lakini tumeangalia wakati appointments zilikuwa zinafanywa. Hata ofisi ya youth walichagua watoto wa mabenyenye tu.
Ingeto saa hii, ingeto crime iko juu. Na hiyo crime inatokana sababu ya vijana. Vijana wana ajira. Ajira ya vijana ni kuibiana na kucheza karata na kuuana hapa ghetto.
Ensemo ya barai nigo baburire serikali ya Kenya kwanza amo na barai korwa sabo mabwazimio lo moja one Kenya bukora wona Raila Odinga banyare ko bagukwanerana bunenchere moyo koreto morembe asense ya Kenya korengana na mwangi wa iria oyoligetie kirugo kyo barai bwense asobacholi bwaerete nigate birubuna enchera yoka irarete omorembe asense ya Kenya ngwetera baraya babere gwikaransa na gukwana selio gelimo na korana kibarasuke Kenya musio asenchera ya wokine uchumi amagenderero gatie bintu binde korengana na wairia nigate bire abaraya bonsi bagenderete gutwara mesimamo yabo eyotelie nganengi yawo chasaba Kenya na igomba lengeretia ba Kenya egento gyoka no gukwanirana.
And they have said no to reconciliation. It's not called handshake. It's just reconciliation. Working together, putting the nation together. Because if we have a nation whereby people can start invading private property, those who are invaded will start creating private militias to protect themselves. That's how nations degenerate. If you want to create a Sudan, you don't need any other formula. That is a simple formula, whereby people start feeling unsafe, that their land, their property, their vehicles will be attacked because of the political positions which they have taken. We must sit and talk to each other. This is not a nation of 5 people, so they have everybody burning and killing each other. That is the first option. Option number 2, which I think we are going there, is international. Actually, there are 2 options. Option number 1 is we talk very fast and reconcile. Option number 2 is international intervention. Either diplomatic, whereby the East African community leaders comes in, European Union, another political, socio-economic and political blocks, including AU.
Engana bunejo nigo ya iruomokia korwa se omobunga machoro maswate Sabina Chege oyobo igoborira baraya bubabire kuligereria bakenya litangani natali kweligereria barabwo abanyene onyebanchete abakenya nigo batebire babeke etabauti ya bensemo na gochamo buna bakenya elio kuligeri chibuli keranu ase enchera yokobolia Kenya na gotanga echiburukano echichigendrete kwana kiwa gwetera senchera ya maandamano nigo baigo aboririe bali bakoroberia maandamano gotiga na likali yabo kuligeri chibuli keranu wetera se chinchera chancheire ni katiba.
Very unfortunate also to see people going to rob a supermarket. It is also very unfortunate that every day there is maandamano. We are seeing people closing businesses. We saw people going to a supermarket and stealing. We also saw people going to the former president farm and just going cutting trees and stealing. I would say it will start with one person, it will go to the next one, and I will say we are not headed in the right direction. What I will say as members of parliament, we have a responsibility. Even if we take that sufuria and go to the street, that sufuria doesn't go back home with unga or with maize or with rice. The solution lies within parliament. The solution lies with us. I am in the Committee of Agriculture. We are seeing how we can be able to get rice coming in and the maize coming in, how we can be able to get the fertilizers getting to the ground. That is a push we should be pushing the ministers. And look at the budget. How are we going to bring the cost of electricity down? The solution is with Parliament, not on the streets. How are we going to bring the cost of maize and the cost of food products, the cost of everything, even fuel? The solution is with Parliament. Taxes, the solution with Parliament. But I also want we separate the issue of elections and the issue of cost of living. Because once we tie both, we are going to lose it.
Nensemo ya barai korwa sensemo ya North Rift niko bono babulia serikali anene wetera asemo waziri bobolendi bwaime kithura kindiki kuimukia egetambukiro keli chiko na gotanga eliogokora emechando yobusaliano goito kwa bantu okokwarorekanire kogenderete asichi county ao ime ya North Rift okwana chinga kibalenga amatanga yokobaenia abamwabo bali basiria magima kobwatekana no goitwa kwa kokorwa saba ibibetugo nikobono baburirie Dr. William Ruto kwene kiabuna ngobekale merobele saine eliokoleto bolendi Chinsa mecho
tumechoka kuzika watu.
Your Excellency Dr. William Ruto. Hii mambo ya kila siku don't dare me. Na mtu anakudai tu kila siku. Pastor amehubiri hapa, ametutolea verses 2 kwa Bible. Ulipatiwa kisu. Karo wetu hapa hata mafuta peke yake ni shida. Hata kuservice gari. Hata allowance, motivation allowance. You pay askari here in Baringo the same allowance as askari in Nairobi.
Sahi na wikirapo mwanchi muligereria nongwikeria omoelio bwa Amayia Chinsa Isano na Ibere asenchira yobwenge kulende nende chikoraga 10 no chikonyora yomananda mange asobwenge boigo gekoraga ensa emo ne Chinsa Isato chibutko chikonyora asenchira yobwikirano ekiagara baliki baito nigo bali Chinsemo ao kwene kibana bayatukire nako yareta asenchira yobwikirano nigo bana tobaise gusuka kwa Ndizi TV nero bwansubo mu Gusii to wakangambe mono ochiasa mashabiki itu bali mwensi magendete gutubwate gwetera se chinka cheno ase TV cheno nabego bali bagutubwate gwetera senchira ye mitandao gali ya Facebook no tolibuna Ndizi TV News Digital nabego YouTube no tolibuna Ndizi TV News na ndebo tamberende nabogo tweet @Ndizi TV News mbia mono gati abali mwatumire chi ujumbe na kweneke bona no mulime ya Amayia Chinsa Isano na Ibere asante Dolphin Mora Edwin Mwenga Teresa Kemto gati abanda bange bali bagenderete gotebanga no bali me ye morobelio asumorobelio bwa mangana Amayia Chinsa Isano na Ibere ole to baterana komo kwenekia onsi achira asole wetera senchira yebimanyerelio nigakoro kwa Joshua Auta na inche nigonkoro kwa Sara Nyarangi Ontita olioneke kwa yanyorera senchira ye mitandao na boiga maliogi nigakoro kwa Masubati Abigail Nyanchama chinga kibabwaterana no yo minto Melody okuganelio twaro buligerere boro byeme ya Ndizi TV twara chinga kichingia